Hello, it's Lucy from Rice 2. I hope everybody's really well. It's another week, another kiln opening. It's a little bit later than usual. I had the market yesterday, so all of these bits went up to, it was only a really small little kiln opening. It was just to get a few bits through before the market, because we've now obviously hit September, so I'm in full autumn mode. I don't know about anybody else, but yeah, so it's we had a lot of kind of summery pieces left over and not a lot of autumn stuff to go up, so I just pushed a little kiln load through with mostly sort of fally autumn type glazes. Basically, I sat down at my kitchen table with a bottle of Albany Slip Brown and just went, what can I do with this? So yeah, so they've already been up. None of the new pieces sold. The autumn pieces didn't sell yesterday. It might be a little bit too early yet, maybe. I had quite a lot of older pieces go that have been hanging around for a little while. Did have one little ghost lantern went yesterday, so it's kind of first signals of it's autumn time. But yeah, so quite a few older pieces went yesterday, which was great. But yeah, it was good. It was a good market. It was very small market. It was a local one. It was an event that I was doing with our local leisure centre. It was a bit of a drive for them, so I'd agreed to go along, and there was bouncy castles and things for the kids. So my daughter, bless her, she was exhausted by the time we got home yesterday. She spent the best part of 8 or 9 hours pretty much living on a bouncy castle yesterday, so she was knackered. My mum on the way home was sat in the back of the car feeding her little bits of cake to try and keep her awake on the way home. But yeah, so no, but it was good. It was a nice atmosphere, and did all right. Not the best one I've ever done. Didn't expect it to be, but yeah, it was all right. It was worth doing. Yeah, so these bits have already been up, so they came out of the kiln I think on Friday morning. Yeah, so yeah, it was good, but it's definitely cozy jumper time here already in Wales. So I had, what did we have? So this one was just a spoon rest with the garlic grater texture in the bottom of it instead of my usual spiral. And this was just Albany Slip Brown ASB with 2 coats on the rim of light flux, and that's it, nothing else. I love Albany Slip Brown in autumn. I just love what it does pretty much on its own. Is amazing. But yeah, so I was just trying to figure out, because I quite often use it alone mostly, so I was just sort of sat down and decided to see what I could come up with for autumn with it, using it in some more combo-y type situations. So that was nice. What else did we have? Oh, little refire. You've seen this one before, little herb stripper. So this was Spectrum Autumn Purple on the inside, and Ancient Jasper on the rim. And didn't like it. It was just weird and blocky, and yeah, no. So I literally just put 1 coat of Albany Slip Brown because I had it out and I knew it would make stuff run across the whole thing. Yeah. Still not convinced by the Ancient Jasper, but Albany Slip Brown and Spectrum Autumn Purple, I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, so I'm gonna try that on a bigger piece, I think. Maybe on a bowl or something. Because yeah, I really like the way that's run. And it's kept its autumn purple colours as well, which is really nice. So yeah, very happy with that. Only a couple of pieces that were kind of non-autumny in here. So a pair of salad servers. So I fire these, obviously I fire them on stilts, which does leave these holes, which usually aren't this pronounced, but this is just Spectrum Spanish moss, and it's left really, really pronounced marks on it, which is not ideal. So I probably won't use this glaze again for these. Yeah, I mean, I like them, and I just leave a bare spot and I just fire them. So I put a kiln prop around here, and then I put a stilt under the kiln prop, and then a stilt under here, and just fire them flat. Because I've tried firing them stood up in a prop before, and they just bend a little bit. So yeah, but obviously you want them to be glazed all the way around. So at the moment that's how I'm firing them, and usually they're not too bad. I did have a second set of these in this kiln in stone denim, Mako stone denim, but my mum has taken those. She liked them, so I said to her, you just have them then. But I do have another set in the stone denim that are waiting to go through. So yeah, but it's just the only way I find to keep these as flat as possible, because they do, obviously they have a tendency to want to bend a bit. These have bent a little bit, but not a huge amount. They're straight enough. Yeah, I love Spanish moss, but yeah, that's it marks. It obviously marks, so and not much I can do. I've obviously dremeled them off and made them safe, but yeah, I don't know, not a lot I can do. It's not, if anybody's got any, obviously these are based on Sarah Walton ones, but yeah, if anybody's got any other ideas on how to fire those, because I'm kind of out of ideas. I've tried doing them a few different ways. Salt pig, and this is 3 coats of stone denim, and I did a bit of a whoopsie on this one. So this was going to be a rim in oatmeal, and I did 1 coat of oatmeal, and then because I was glazing something else at the same time, I realised that I'd then put a coat of light flux on it, so I then put another coat of oatmeal on top. So it is stone denim times 3, 1 oatmeal, 1 light flux, 1 oatmeal. It's pretty, it's nice, but it's a bit, yeah, not sure I'm in love with that as a combo. I was trying to do a few more blue things, because I suddenly realized that I love blue, but because I love blue so much, I feel like I do blue all the time. And then when I was starting to pack up for this market, I realized I don't actually have a lot of blue things, because I spend so much time and effort trying to do other things, avoiding the blues, that I end up not realizing that I don't have any blue stuff. So I'm trying to push through a few more blue things. Green's another one. I don't do tons of green either. So another salt pig, and I really, really like this combo. I'm definitely going to be doing this again. And it is so simple. It's just 2 coats of Spanish moss and 2 coats of light flux, Mako light flux. And I really like it. Really, really nice. I mean, the flux was quite thick coats, but I love this. I love the way it's gathered all those minerals out of the light flux, and or sort of out of the Spanish moss rather, and pushed them all down. So yeah, really, really like that. Really happy with that. Like the drip there. Really pretty. So yeah, very, very pleased with that. So I think I might put that on a mug or two, because you could even get away with like Christmas with that, something like, you know, kind of icy colours rather than Christmassy, more reds and greens and Christmas colours. But yeah, so very happy with that one. bowl, nice size bowl. Textured turquoise, Amaco textured turquoise, and a rim of Albany Slip Brown with a little bit of an overlap, not loads of overlap, but yeah, like that, happy with that. Nice colour combo together, not too flashy, nothing too overly complicated, but I love textured turquoise anyway on its own. It's really pretty. And this is a batch of reclaim clay, so it's kind of half, or probably 70% white stoneware, and then, you know, the rest of it is that Sibelco spotted throwing, so it's white but not white, and it's got a bit of a speckle in places, but it works quite well as a reclaim together because the shrink rates are pretty much the same. Yeah, so happy with that. Little vase, small vase, not quite bud vase shaped size, but you know, not far off. And this is so I have just restocked my old bottle of ancient copper was running out, and this is the new formula. So I'd not tried the new formula before, and I actually slightly prefer it. It seems to be a little bit more consistent. So yeah, happy with that. It's got quite a lot more crystallization in it, and that is just green tea with an overlap, a little bit of an overlap, so overlaps here, and just green tea. Oh no, it's not, it's ancient copper and green tea on the inside as well. So yeah, so I like that. And that is that Garrity texture tool again, so the larger bubble. So this was just throwing a test piece with that rib to see what kind of shape it was, and it's nice. It's nice. I like it. It's different for me. I know lots of people do bubble mugs and bubble vases and things, but I don't usually. But yeah, so happy with that. Last of the sippy cups to go through in this batch, and this is 3 coats of Albany Slip Brown and a lustrous jade. 3 coats of Amaco lustrous jade, and the overlap in that is I really like. It needed a bigger overlap, I think, but yeah, really like that. That's nice. So very happy with that one. Yeah. If anybody's got any combos with Albany Slip Brown that they're like, oh, you need to try this, then let me know. I'd be very interested. So last one, 2-piece little sushi set. So we've got cutouts in the bowl, chopsticks. So that's nice. And this was a throne bowl and GR pottery forms. I can't remember the size. It's one of the rounded rectangle forms. And it's just got the feet on the back. It obviously need something in the middle here because it has slumps in the kiln. So the bowl wants to naturally sit in the middle, which is a shame, but it's okay. It's all right. And the combo is obsidian ×3. And then on the rim is 3 times fire brick, Amaco deep fire brick, and then Albany Slip Brown on top. And I think I did 2 coats of Albany Slip Brown on top. And it's a combo I've done before, which I really like. But yeah, so a bit easier to see on the little bowl. And then I just leave the outsides as just obsidian. Yeah. So yeah, it's always a good combo, that. It's always a winning combo, that. So yeah. But no, so nice little set. That was it. Anything else? Not really. It get to just kind of chill out a little bit now for a while. Next market isn't until middle of November, which is great. So I've got loads of time to get ready for that. Yeah. Thank you to Nat, and I think it was Jane. I'm sure it was Jane, who suggested about dremeling down this one. It is now fixed, so happy with that. That's worked a treat. Yeah, so thank you guys for suggesting Dremel. Don't know why I didn't think of that, but you know. So that's done, and then yeah, so it's just now kind of slowly getting ready for Christmas markets now, which is great. After that, yeah, starting to think now about markets next year, weirdly, because it's now little one's going to school full time next week, so I'm gonna have lots of time now. Don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. Pottery mostly. Yeah, so it's kind of focusing now on getting into a bit of a schedule with markets for next year, because I have been avoiding doing them, just because I've got her all the time. So now it's going to be a little bit easier to manage with full-time school. So yeah, so looking forward to that. Time to get started properly now. I've got a few things pretty much ready to load a bisque, so I'll get that on this week. Hopefully get a glaze on this week as well. Yeah, just studio needs a really good clean again. Yeah, so that's about it really. So I will see you all probably on the next unload. Yeah, gonks are in progress, gnomes are in progress, sorry, a few other things, so hopefully that video will be not too far away. Depends when they get glazed. Yeah, so I shall see you for one or the other. Other than that, I hope everybody has a lovely day and you're having slightly less rain than us. Yeah, so just happy potting, and yeah, I will see you next time. All right, thanks guys.